Right, so hey guys, what is going on? My name is Ben and welcome to this video. Today we're doing something a little bit different, pretty vloggery. We're going to be taking a look at some of my old designs and my old images. Now, today we're doing it through Google Archive, so whenever you post like a channel art or a thumbnail, this is where it goes. We're going to do it on my main channel and we're going to try and do it on possibly my vlog channel as well. I know I did a video where I looked through my old Instagram archives, and I know I did one where I looked through my old Instagram and my Facebook about 4 years ago, maybe more. Yeah, they're quite cringy, but I don't have them anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto the computer. I've already looked. So first things first, we're going to look through my profile pictures. So obviously we'll start with like the most, because obviously this doesn't do everything, it just does most things. So obviously this is the newest, that was the one I had before. I tried this one out, I didn't like it. This one I had like last year. It was a photo I took on a day when I shot a wedding. Yeah, this one you'll probably see a couple of times. It is an awful photo, but I took some photos of myself because I needed some photos doing. And yeah, I look like a bit of a bouncer because I was wearing a leather jacket. This is the same photo, but on the brick background, it's a bit embarrassing. Obviously, then it just goes through my old, my new but old BB Hacks logo, which I don't really use anymore. And then we've got this photo, like what's happened to my eyebrows. It's a little bit like, ooh. We'll go. This one was one I took not long after I got excluded one time, because what did I do that time? Was that the time I smashed the fire door? Yeah, so this one I did just before I started back daily vlogging. It's down on some, I'm not going to say what it is because I could probably still prostitute for it, so that's good. Yeah, it's out of focus, so that's a bit embarrassing. It would have been alright because when it were a profile picture it would have only been about that big, but still. This one, I think Tim took this photo on like my really old phone. Like, my masking skills in Photoshop were clearly never that great. Oh my god, this logo is horrendous. And this is the main reason why I have stopped designing logos, even though this was like the first logo I ever did. There's like little imperfections on it, like there. It's too long on that side. Obviously, I'm not a professional graphic designer, so I don't actually know the specifics, but yeah, it was made in Photoshop. It was supposed to be a power button, like the power thingy button. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, and then with 2 B's on it for BB Hacks. Yeah, and it was practically this for a long time. Then there was this one, which was me behind a microphone, a really old Fi-Fi microphone. Go check out that Fi-Fi, the video I did of that previous, like not the last video, the video before, a good video. And it took me a long time to do, and yeah. And you can see like I don't know the words, but the proportions and shit, and it's not vectorized right because obviously I didn't use Illustrator. And then there's this one that's a bit of a cringy photo. Like me holding a pumpkin, like, where did I even, I think I nicked it from downstairs for like 10 minutes just to take some photos with. Not embarrassing at all. Like these photos, I really like the channel art that went with this one. But obviously I was just wearing a cheap Adidas tracksuit that I think I got from like Sports Direct or something, so I could go to what do they call it, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because it had zips in the pockets. And you got this one, I used to think I was proper solid wearing my Asda George jackets, and I'm not looking at the camera, and it's dead far away, it's dead blurry, dead dark. There's this one where I'm half having a stroke because I'm blind. There's this one, I'm bog-eyed as fuck on it. Also, you can see how fat I am with my nice big thighs, and that's why I didn't have it for very long. This one, again with all its imperfections. Then I just went through a lot of iterations of this on different backgrounds because I used to change my channel art like every couple of weeks because I don't know, I think I've got some like thing like I like something for a bit and then I don't like it, so I've got like ADD or some shit. There's this one that I took with Danny when I had my old like Samsung S5. That's why it's like that with the black blurry bits on the side of it because Danny was in the photo, but obviously I didn't want him in the photo on the thumbnail. Matt, to be honest, I've got dead long hair there, but it doesn't look as bad, especially as compared to what it looks like now, because, yeah. Right, a sound wasn't sent to my iPad though, was it? So this one was paired up with high quality fun. Definitely how I would describe my channel. So then this one, we was doing a thing of pop art in art at school. Yeah, no, look at the fucking masking on that. That's horrendous. That is actually shocking. This one, I wanted to have like a spray painty vibe. And then these ones are where it gets horrendous. Now, I'm pretty sure I've covered these in a video before, but never as good quality as this one. So then there's this one. It was a Christmas time, so I'd photoshopped a hat on, but then look at my masking skills. I've left loads of white space around the thing. Then there's this one after that, because everyone on Facebook was doing a thing after a terrorist attack in France. There was like a thing so you could put your profile picture in the colours, and I thought, oh, I'll do something like that, but instead of covering myself up, I'll put it behind it. So kind of insensitive if you think about it, but good morals, I suppose. And the same one without it. And then this one, I thought I was an absolute roadman because I bought myself a BB Hacks t-shirt and a BB Hacks hat from Vista Print. So yeah, good 20 odd quid's well spent, I suppose. And then this one again with my. And this was like I used to think I was proper sick at Photoshop as well. Then you get like this, where I literally took it on my webcam on my laptop when I had the Toshiba Satellite C50B-14D laptop, because I remember the model number because I'm so strange. But yeah, then I had this monstrosity. Like, I swear as a kid I was never allowed to get my hair cut, like apart from when it was like I was going back to school or something. So great parents. But yeah, then you can see where the neck of the original person was, and yeah, and again my eyes were closed. But then this one, Jesus Christ, I think this is the first one I had on this channel, because I used to have a channel before this, which was where that old logo originated from. And the reason why I used these ones to start with was because originally this channel was called Ben Brown, and the channel I had before that, like the original channel that I had, which probably not any of you know about, I was called BB Hacks on there. But then obviously I deleted that channel, which in hindsight, I wish I hadn't done, because there were like 300 videos on it and they'd have been funny as fuck to go back and watch. But I ended up deleting the entire Gmail account, and so there's nothing I could do about it. All right, now had these ones as well. No, that's the first one I had. Again, I look like I'm having a stroke and I'm pissed and I've got jaundice. Clearly this one's the first one that was saved. So I don't actually think the photos I had on this account were too bad. But then we've got like my previous like channel arts, not too bad. I like this one. I had this one for a while, but again I look like a thug security guard. Yeah, I like this series of one, which is kind of what I've gone for with the current one, but just not with the thumbnails or Instagram posts. Yeah, and that photo you can see in the background, I literally took down a ginnel, and I remember some bloke coming out and shouting at me like, "You're not taking photos of my house, are you?" And I'm like, "No." I showed him, he was like, "Oh, that's weird, but okay." And we've got this one, which was taken in a old, what was it? Car wash, which, to be fair, I think there's a vlog on my vlog channel that you can go watch, and that were a very good video. Well, I don't know, I don't remember the video, but I remember the photos I liked, but they were quite dark. But yeah, that's Tim, not me. I like the coloured version, to be fair, but that's because I've not seen that photo for years. That's been knocked down now. I think it's not a car park, but I don't know. Then we have this one, which was probably my favourite one that I have ever done. It's quite sad, really. Oh, look, Bruce in the corner. But yeah, I think it was just because I liked it. But then I went through a stage of doing like a BB Hacks, like a dark hacks type thing. It's quite embarrassing to think about. So like I went through having it glitching, black eyes, to then red. And I still think the video that come along with this dark hacks thing is still probably my favourite one, because it's just well edited, in my opinion. Yeah, so it's kind of supposed to be scary, but it's not really. Nobody got involved with it. I was just literally copying Jacksepticeye. I had this one when I had green hair, just because I was like, I want to show off my green hair because I'm so cool. I'm fucking I'm looking at my nose. I could have at least took a better photo. But no. Then looking at this fucking thing. Well, let's look at the scrapbook one first. So these are literally just channel arts. Vlogs, text, blog, tech and shot, films. Yeah, there was a version of this that I put it as flims, but obviously that's not on here. BB Hacks Media, high quality fun. This was after I got in trouble for. What were I got in trouble for? How'd you know that weren't this? That were when I was getting harassed. You got more bags of fuck. Yeah, I know. There's still a funny comment that. Yeah, these are horrendous. But yeah, that. To be honest, I'm so glad Instagram changed the logo because that's horrendous. Again, that one when I did my hair blue, it's a bit. Then this one where I look like it looks like I'm trying to be racist with my hands, but I'm not. Yeah, this one's not too bad, but it's very. I don't like the way they're being the H are hidden behind the thing. We got this one and this one. This was probably one of my other favourite ones. I did a speed art of this, which I'm pretty sure is still on the channel. But yeah, I don't know. It's quite. I don't know. I like the colours of it. And then that's a Halloween version of it. This one was just me trying to copy Mars Bar. That's that one. Just dallying thing. Kicking the stick. Whatever we were doing. And this is the one where we're on that thing. I liked it, but I didn't at the same time. I like this one. This was something I did on like my second or third day of college, because we were doing practical, we were testing lights and stuff. And then we had this one that was supposed to be like a copy of Will and Ease, but don't think it worked. There's just a lot of iterations of the same one, just as I've developed it, as I've gone through them. So this one was supposed to be like a Mars bar looking thing, but I've not even changed the images, so there's just like repeats of the same one. This one was because I hate the fact that I used to do this, where I used the logo as the B&B, but yeah, it's supposed to be hacker vibes. I've got this one that I used like the Xbox avatar thing. I thought I got a blue screen of death then. That's what the fuck's that fucking thing supposed to be? And then this monstrosity. So this was the original iteration of that logo, and it is horrendous. It's horrendous. I hate that font. Look at how badly it's done. And thank God I went through it again and did it. Still didn't do it that well, but I definitely did a lot better than that. And I'm no professional graphic designer, but fuck me, for a fucking 13-year-old, they should have done a lot better than that. How old would I have been then? Was this 20? I swear this is what I had on the original channel, so that would have been like 2013, so I was about 11. Yeah, I'm not going to be too harsh on myself, but yeah. Actually, yes, I think this is from the original channel, because that's not my URL now, so if you can find anything from that URL, yeah. And the reason I did this was because I was like, oh, if you watch it on TV, you can find special things. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I used to support Berry, but they're not a team anymore, so that's fun. I definitely don't think the vlog channel ones have been as bad. Obviously, I've got a couple, especially this one. Like, why am I showing my real teeth off? But yeah, like my eyebrows are the worst thing ever. And then there's this one, which is what I got the thing from, where I'm cross-eyed looking at my nails. So that's beautiful. I quite like this one. I was just doing some lighting tests last year, on one of my very rare days where I had it to myself. But yeah, I liked it. I had it for a bit, and then I changed it to what I've got now, and I look a bit evil, but I guess that's kind of the point. I like this one, but it's also got negative connotations, so that's fun. Like, me sitting side on is not good because it looks like I'm in a wheelchair or some shit. Don't joke about stuff like that. This one that I got from Have I Got PPI.com. I did it myself, but I watched a tutorial from James Daniels, because he used to be a graphics designer before he turned into a comedian. And yeah, I quite like it, but I wouldn't have it now just because. Then we had this monstrosity. Well, why have I done that with the background? I swear I used to upload at 6, not 8. And then we had this one where half of the fucking picture's missing, which is fine because obviously, and then there's this side that's stretched. I don't know why I just pulled my screen, that's annoying. But then, yeah, it's probably fine because when you're looking at it on a mobile, it crops off so much of it, but not everybody watches it on mobile, and I hate it so much. Vlogging! Which is what it's supposed to be. Vlogging! Not that bad, to be fair. I think it's just the face I'm pulling. But this one, which is like the same as the one that I said I really liked before, but I don't like it because I don't like the photo, and I don't like that the Canon logo goes backwards, which I really just noticed, and I don't like that photo, and yeah, I don't like that, and I don't like that font or anything. So only at the start of, I want to say 2019, when I changed this channel to Ben Brown, and then my vlogging channel from Ben Brown to Life of Ben. But yeah, this is the reason why this is like the version of that one. So if you actually look, I'm not just sat there. I've got a phone because I'm vlogging, so I did a couple. It's not that bad. It's a bit, I don't particularly like it. This one with vlogs and stuff, but depends if I had any videos. I've got like 6 views and stuff. That's 16. I think this probably was my favourite because this was like the second one I did. And I really wish I could find that font because I had that font for a bit for multiple channels. Quite liked it. And then we have this, which I literally just made as a placeholder. But yeah. So it's clear to... And I had this one as well. I quite like this one, but I didn't have it for very long. It's not that bad. This one for a bit as well, which, to be honest, isn't that bad. But never try, never fail, never learn, never know. Me trying to be inspirational. Which, speaking of inspiration, if you want something to maybe inspire you, if you use Google Chrome, there is an extension called Work Hard Anywhere, which when you make a new tab, it will give you can have it as a time, or you can have it as a quote. So every time you make a new tab, it's a new quote. The quote that I've currently got is, "We are kept from our goal, not by obstacles, but by a clear path to a lesser goal." Better than nothing, I suppose. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for this video. If you found it funny looking back at some of my old photos like I did, then let me know by leaving a like on the video. If you want to see more videos from me, give me some suggestions down in the comments and subscribe to the channel. So yes, I'm Ben and I am signing off.